Uy, si Kuya Mark ito. You're right on time for another day of learning and laughter in the world of autos and tech. Tara, biyahe tayo!
Hi, Kuya Jayvee. Good afternoon. Thank you for joining us this afternoon. No? So, we're glad to have you dito sa episode ng Kuya Mark Video Podcast. Can you share us, ano ba yung genesis? Ano ba yung birth story ng Forent?
The idea started noong 2019 out of my own personal experience. When I needed to rent a car, that's when I found out na wala tayo dito sa Pilipinas na platform for this type of services. Unlike in the US, na they have Turo, in India, there's Car. So dito, dahil wala tayong platform for car sharing, lahat ng mga transactions is nasa iba't ibang car rental Facebook groups. So nag-post ako doon saying na looking to rent a car for this date. And doon ko na-encounter lahat ng mga pain points when it comes to renting a car. Na very manual, unorganized, and unsafe because of scammers, using fake or dummy accounts to collect payments from renters. So that's why we created Forent. It was born out of my personal frustration.
I have tried Forent a couple of occasions. One for a family event and another one is for business. And I must say na I'm very impressed, no? Na meron tayong klaseng ganitong platform na available sa market ngayon. What are you trying to introduce in terms of innovation, in terms of kung meron bang disruption that you're trying to see in the future that Forent can do sa existing market today?
I also mentioned about scammers as well, but there are also honest people naman or car owners who are simply looking for a way to monetize their asset, to offset the cost of owning a car,
Right.
to earn extra income really for their family. But they have problem connecting with the demand side, which is actually available and it's growing. So yung problema sa supply sides or customers. And then on the demand side naman or sa mga renters, these people are looking for a better transportation alternative to go to work, errands, or car replacement, pag-loading yung sasakyan nila, di ba? Or for travel outside Manila, whether pupunta sila sa hometown nila to celebrate a special occasion or a quick weekend getaway with friends and family. Problema naman doon, they are very exposed sa mga scammers. And every day, actually, you see hundreds of victims of these scammers within those groups asking for help or to get their money back or to raise awareness. So what we do is to take the problems from supply and demand, put a marketplace in the middle, formalizing or organizing it to make it more safer and convenient. And I think that is really the critical piece of what we're building and the value that we're providing.
How do you make sure na both parties are going away with better experiences, not just for the renters, but also for the hosts? As you know, they are investing heavily din sa acquisition and the maintenance of their cars, di ba? So how do you make sure na it's going to be going to be a fair and symbiotic, healthy, productive relationship between your supply and demand side?
Bago sila makapag-create ng listing, they need to provide the proper identification documents. We're doing a lot of things to improve safety of platform moving forward. We're also doing strategic partners then with different companies just to make sure na yung mga cars sa Forent are in good condition. So those are for the renter security. Now, for the car owners naman, we partnered with insurance companies such as Malayan Insurance to provide a tailored fit insurance exclusive to sa mga posts namin sa Forent. So it will cover both for private and commercial or rental use. So this type of insurance, Kuya Mark, is not readily available to any individual unless Forent posts ka. So those are the things that are currently in place, and we're in talk as well with other companies to enhance the safety and security of the vehicles of platform. I can't disclose any information yet, but we have more coming.
In terms of Forent, how do you envision itong mga changes na ito and technologies can benefit both your hosts and your renters, Kuya Jayvee?
So we're partnering with a tech provider based in Singapore to provide this type of services. So for example, as a car owner, you will have a complete control of your vehicle using the Forent app. So you can give access remotely. You can lock the door. You can even immobilize the engine. You can track it real time. You can monitor the fuel consumptions. Those are the things that on our roadmap.
I understand, Kuya JB, because of the novelty, the practicality nitong Forent idea and platform mo, you got qualified, and in fact, you just came home from an incubation program in Singapore. Can you please tell us more about it?
Sure. So we are very lucky to be selected to join the program. Actually, the acceptance rate is below 5%, and we're the only Philippine startup papasok for that cohort. So, yeah. Program is great. It gives us a better understanding kung ano yung mga dapat i-focus namin at this stage. I get to listen and talk with unicorn founders as well. So, for everyone's information, unicorns are startups that are valued at least $1 billion US.
$1 billion, right?
Yeah, but the real highlight for us, Kuya Mark, is dahil dun sa program, dun ka na-meet yung aming Chief Growth Officer. His name is Denny. He handle our marketing and growth strategy. Great guy. Our values aligned, and that's the most important thing.
So, Kuya JV, before we go, again, we're so fortunate to have you. I know you're a very busy person. One last question, no? During one of our kwentuhan, sabi mo, pare, I was invited to visit and meet in the sports club, no? It's a sports car club, no? And sabi mo, pare, wala naman akong sports club pa, sports car pa, rather, no? But sabi ko sa'yo, one of these days, you'll be able to have one. So, if money is no object, no? Regardless of the cost, ano sa palagay mo yung sports car na you would like to drive and why?
Well, that's a great question. That would be a Koenigsegg Gemera. So like any other Koenigsegg, it's a hyper.
Wow.
But with a twist. So it's a 4-seater hypercar. So my chance, Kuya Mark, to drive a hypercar with my family.
Oo. Again, Kuya JB, maraming salamat. Please do invite our viewers, our listeners to check out Forent, no? If you want to communicate a message to our audience now, what would it be?
So if you're a car owner who wants to, monetize your underutilized assets and turn extra income, simply download our app. It's available both in the App Store and Play Store. Just type Forent, Forent. And actually, Kuya Mark, share ko lang, one of our hosts, kumita siya ng over 100,000 pesos in just 2 months of sharing her car on her platform.
Wow.
And we're excited to see more of those success stories moving forward. Kaya download na and join us.
Yeah. That's inspiring, no? That's as I was saying earlier na it should be two-way, no? It should be a symbiotic relationship that everyone wins, no? Kasi yun yung that's what makes sure the business model survives, no? Hindi pa pwede kasi na puro heavily discounting and giving away free services. Wala namang negosyo na nagsusurvive purely on that, di ba? And I think one of the things na qualified you to that world-class incubation is because your business model is sound, Kuya Jayvee, no? I'd like to add lang doon siguro sa remarks ni Kuya Jayvee na starting a business, you don't have to start big, di ba? Sometimes you can start from a small process, small problem, small opportunity, no? And as you go along, which I think you are doing now with Forent, is you're validating, no? You're trying to find that product market fit na tinatawag natin in the startup lingo, wherein you are trying to match yung solutions na ino-offer mo sa problema na kinakaharap ng target market natin, right? So, one of the things siguro na we can take away from this is we cannot fall in love with our products and our solutions kasi we need to find ano ba yung hinahanap ng ating mga customers na gustong pagsilbihan. Alright. Thank you, Kuya Jayvee, for your time again. And I hope you enjoy our time together. Alam ko maikli lang to, but We're looking forward for our next guesting with you. Hopefully, bago matapos ng taon na ito, Kuya JB.
Thank you, Kuya Mark.